Give all y'all a second to get in here. I'm eating a plate somebody gave me, so bear with me. We're going to get started in just a minute here. Gather around, and donate. All right, what's up, people? I'm not going to get on here like Nutty and say, "What's up, family?" because y'all ain't my family, right? I don't know you. Now, if we want to develop a little family on here, that's cool, right? I wouldn't call that family. I would call that online friends, right? If you wanted to be more than that and be friends in real life, then it would have to be in real life, right? Just talking to the public in general, right? So, first of all, here's your life coach, Tyree Sneed, right here. I'm in the building. I'm in the building, homie. Homie G Dog Slice. All right, remember, I'm white. So, real quick, this is not walking with a purpose, walking with no purpose with Coach Eli. That's not what this is. This is not fake life coaching. This is the real deal. So, when you come here, you're going to get some real coaching. You're going to get told the exact instructions to follow and what you need to do to make a positive change. Now, this was a video that was paid for, 25 bucks. Again, this is available, an offer available to all of you and anyone, any fans, even if you're not a fan, if you come across my show, my program, You can cash at me in the bottom left-hand corner, $Shamgod 2023. $25 will get you a video of your choice as long as it is legal and it makes sense and is in a positive direction, hopefully. Okay? Although I did do that roast and it was pretty good on Travis Bartholomew, I'm not going to lie. And it caught attention because I am the roast king. I've been telling people forever I'm the roast king, but they don't want to believe me, right? But real quick, like I said, this video is supposed to be about helping this woman who I know nothing about. I've never seen her channel, so this is a complete stranger to me. I have not had a chance to look into your channel because I've been busy running around. Like you see, I just bought some new clothes. I've been busy running around trying to survive, okay? Again, you all have the power here. The audience has the power. The issue becomes when the audience abuses their power, right? When the audience doesn't want to help the right people and the righteous people. Again, Ski Mask Andy is a complete joke. I mean, he continues to title his videos things that I'm going through. They're trying to block me from ascending. They tried to, they failed. They're trying to block my ascension. I mean, what are you going to ascend to, Ski Mask Andy? I mean, a higher form of addict? I mean, let's be realistic here. I mean, you're not ascending anytime soon, buddy. I mean, you might as well grab your 40 and get on the curb. Don't you think? I mean, you're never going to get a job. You're never going to leave any hood. You're going to be stuck in those fake trap houses mooching off of women that you can't even get. These women don't even want to get with you. They don't even like you. And the fool just keeps on doing that. So how are you going to get mad at trolls like Gucci's and do what you did, right? Towards a woman, right? Something I've never done before. Anyone trying to twist reality is a complete liar and is not telling you my situation, nor will I let anyone speak on my situation. So if anyone to be even coming out their mouth with my name, I mean, I'm a gangster that we don't play that, period. You ain't never going to get a pass to talk about me, right? We will never let you, right? So like I said, coming from me, I know the individual that, my sponsor wants me to talk about. I'm not going to mention that individual, and I'm going to explain why. Because that's the point of what I'm going to teach you today, is you have to get the hell away from those people. Those people are going nowhere fast, okay? Those people are epic failures. They are full-blown narcissists. They are broke. They own nothing. They have nothing. They refuse to work. They are lazy. If you are not like them and you're on here trying to enjoy yourself or have fun, how are you going to do it if you allow them to bother you? See what I'm saying? How are you going to do that if you allow them to have any power over you whatsoever? It's a game of power from a distance. The only way that people like that can have power is if you allow them to and give it to them, right? And the way you take away their power is removing yourself from the equation, meaning getting the hell away from them. You don't have to speak to them. You don't have to deal with them. And again, I will never mention that fool's name again because he's irrelevant, and that's what they seek. They seek attention and relevance because they're online fighting for an identity. You, if you're not a narcissist, already have a full, viable, available identity, right? You know who you are. So why would you even waste your time speaking to people like that? So the formula is stay positive, focus on you. Don't do what Styles did, Sweet Lily, aka Nutword. He just feeds into their games every day. That's why he failed. That's why he doesn't have a monetized channel. I mean, come on, bro. Remember, I listened. You said that you were going to be sitting across from Tyler Perry while you were putting him down for his preference. That you seem like you have the same one. Hear my words. And you said you were going to be sitting across from Tyler Perry and you were turning this into your own media company. Do you remember saying that? And this is why grown men, they cower to me. They back down and they run from me because they're afraid of not only me and me in the physical form, they're afraid of the truth that I speak and I represent. So I'm going to say it again. You said you were going to be sitting across from Tyler Perry as if that was an accomplishment. Another, you know what, that's in a position of modern day slavery, right? another one that represents nothing, was never rich, didn't make any real money, didn't have a real career. You all are the house, you know what? You're housed literally in homes that you don't own because you're puppets. Okay? Your field, you know what? That's exactly what you are. And you are, by this prison industrial complex, you are completely owned and you are manipulated. So you can't say anything my direction because you're not even free and you're in the matrix. I broke out the matrix, homeboy. I'm not you. Okay? So that's why it's so funny to me when people say things about me like, oh, he acts like some, I act like a different culture. Let's talk about that for a minute. How would I act like a different culture if I'm awake in this day and age and completely free? How would I, an awoken being, explain to me? How would I act like another culture that I don't respect and look down on because their culture was replaced by ignorance? No, I had to take their culture and put it on my back and represent it for them out of love and respect. That is something I do. I'm not going to take that away from myself. I proudly represent that. I took that struggle upon myself, and that's what I represent because I tend to outdo them at being them for good reason because of my soul and spirit. So I'm proud of who I am. I don't act like anyone. What do you mean? If I was acting like them, I'd be in jail right now or prison. If I was acting like them, I would make rap pollution that's not music. My music is actual music. It has origins of Motown, rap, hip hop, R&B, soul. I have soul, in my spirit. I make real music. There's no question on this. This is why people like Sweet Lily are so jealous of me. So you're not going to be sitting across from Tyler Perry anytime soon because you failed on here. You're a failed struggle tuber, failed YouTuber, and you're still mad and disgruntled, old man. Right? He's still mad and disgruntled because he couldn't make it on this Sahara YouTube. On the YouTube, he could not make it like any of them. None of them can make it on here. None of them can make it on this network. It is pathetic. And because they can't make it, they get mad at your boy, Tyree Sneed, and they try to follow me around like little lost puppy dogs that stalk me. It's absolutely insane. It's insane behavior. It's very weak, okay? They're docile. They're frail like Larry Holmes. Remember I said it, not Tupac. Too peasy. All right, so again, you have to understand, I've made a career saying the facts and the truth. I made a fool out of you all, just like Knowledge is Key, the catastrophe he had the other night. He does it to himself. They expose themselves. If you sit back, these narcs will implode and they will expose themselves. They can't hold it together. Okay? They're literally like they're bound to come undone. You just sit back and laugh at them. Like Knowledge is Key. Knowledge is Key is hilarious to me. Because you did it to yourself, partner. You made yourself look horrible. I mean horrible. And I just sat back and laughed at you. And you proved that you're gang stalking me. Those trolls didn't find that show randomly. They're following me around the internet, and they were already stationed there. Right? Why? Because you're one of the people that gang stalks me, and I'm going to put you in prison. Okay? Now, like I said, I don't have anything against you. I'm not mad at you. But you committed crimes towards me. You got to go to prison, partner. So not only did you admit that you never had a future on here, you never made any money in your entire existence, but now I'm going to put you in prison where you belong, where all of the people like you belong, and the individual that was mentioned for this video belongs, and he as well I'm going to put in prison. And he already knows what time it is. Okay? Now, look at how I handled it, because that's what this video is about, giving her advice on how to handle him. I mean, he's a dime a dozen. And this is not Knowledge is Key. This is a different individual I'm talking about that, you know, I know who I'm talking about, and my sponsor knows who I'm talking about, and this girl will know who I'm talking about. He is a fool, okay? What you need to do is you need to report his crimes because, number one, you're a girl and they'll listen to you, and you need to report all the criminal activity he's doing towards you because you're not alone in this. In fact, if you need a witness, I'd be more than happy to testify in court against him and put him behind bars where he belongs. Also, I'm building a federal case and I'm documenting everything, and he's committed serious felonies towards me, and I mean real serious illegal activity, right? That I don't know how much of it I have documentation or proof of, but I mean, either way, like I'm a witness and I have my testimony, and we all know what's happened. And a lot of it is kind of documented because it's documented through here because they tell on themselves because they're not smart criminals. They're not wise criminals, right? Again, if you like what I'm kicking, please hit my Cash App. I need all the help I can get right now. Okay, again, don't judge me, don't pocket watch me. Worry about getting your money up, worry about getting your weight up, not your hate up. But again, this individual is going to prison regardless. So you don't have to worry about him. You don't need to talk back and forth with them. Let them talk to themselves, right? Let them run out of people to bother, right? And quit giving them any attention. That's my genuine, honest advice that I was paid to do this video for. That's my advice. Get the hell away from them and don't look back, okay? Anything positive that you're doing, which I just barely glanced at your channel. All I saw was a video. It looked like fireworks or something. So you got to understand, I'm very busy. I'm moving around out here. I got a lot that I have to do every day, and there's a limited time to do what I need to do. So I'm doing the best I can, right? And then I'm going through what I'm going through physically, which doesn't help at all, right? Point is, we need more positive people on this network, like I'm guessing you are, right? So that's what we need. You're all more than welcome to come to my channel and make it kind of a safe haven. I would like to make this channel a safe haven and a public platform for all people who have dealt with anything like cyberbullying, like the harassment that, again, this network and company exacerbates. Again, you have to remember, Google was ruled an illegal alliance, basically, an illegal commission, a legal organization. I'm suing Google and YouTube. They're going to have to pay me millions of dollars. So again, I don't have a boss. I run this network. I'm your CEO and I'm your boss. I don't care what no one tells you, and I'm taking it over like I've taken over any business I've ever dealt with. Homie, all right? Give me a minute here real quick while I sip my little drink here. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that is just chocolatey goodness. Wow. Chocolatey dream right there. Okay? And this individual I'm talking about is a chocolatey nightmare, right? I mean, like I said, I mean, if you want to tell, oh, great, there has to be a bee in the vicinity. He's going to ruin my whole thing. Well, let me try to wrap this up because I've said enough. But the point is, because I got to get out of here with this bee. I don't like bees. See, it's just like that. Imagine he's the bee, right? And the bee's coming. You're having a great day. You're drinking your chocolatey goodness, and the bee comes and he ruins your day. The bee comes with his baggage and his luggage that you don't want to hear, and the bee comes and says, "I want to ruin your day, Tyree. I know that you're sipping on chocolatey goodness, and I want some of that chocolatey goodness for my selfish self." That's pretty much him. He's a winged insect. Right? And that's what they all are. And they fly around this network doing nothing and trying to drag others down and stop you from progressing and building what you want. Do not let that winged insect ruin your day. Do not let them stop you from building what you want, especially like your happy, positive, movement, right? I'm not going to let nobody stop me from living, surviving, like I said. And I take that very seriously. So, like I said, if you want to help me, I'm building a federal case against him and all these people. This is an underground network. They're guilty of all sorts of charges. Number one of them is trafficking. Okay. So, I mean, they're already guilty of huge crimes. Here it comes again. It's going to ruin my day. They're already guilty of the worst offenses known to man. Okay. So, what I want you to do is document his behavior. You can email it to me if you'd like at twilightetward3207@gmail.com. Okay. I'm not in the email a lot because, again, they try to use it to bother me, right? But I will check it and send me everything. Send me what he's doing towards you. That way I can add it into my federal case that I'm building. and we can get this dude locked up where he belongs, because I'm going to put him in prison. Don't worry. It's personal with me. So, I mean, with what he did, he tried to make it personal, right? He wanted a personal problem. You got it. So now I got a personal vendetta of making sure that you get locked up, okay? And y'all all know who I'm talking about. This is a dude I'm talking about, okay? And, I mean, like I said, he's out of shape. He does nothing all day. We already know he does illegal stuff. He sits there doing nothing. Him and that blank-faced, whatever you want to call her, right? And you know who I'm talking about, right? Right? I mean, come on, bro. Don't give those people your time, man. That's all they do. They sit there and they say, okay, well, I'm bored now. Let me go mess with the next person. And they try to pick people, and they target innocent people like me. I mean, what would you expect other than to go to prison? And them fools are sitting there talking about, yeah, we got money and we rich. Like, bro, that's not trolling, bro. You don't troll about serious stuff like that. People work hard. I mean, this is a blue-collar working country. You don't troll about money. People work hard for money. People have to work hard for money. You don't have any money, you're broke. That's why you're online all day mooching off of everybody. Okay? You're an embarrassment. And that's all you're ever going to be. So, like I said, to Crystal, that's my best advice, is you need to get the hell away from them. And that's it. And stay away from them, and make sure that you're staying positive and building your content, and, just building everything that you want to see for you, right? As long as you keep it positive, energies can't mix. Love and fear don't really mix, right? Right? So, like I said, you stay in a, vibration of love, which is the quickest vibration known to man. We're all vibrational beings, so you have to choose a vibration to live in, which is either love or fear, right? You stay in a vibration of love. You keep on doing what you do and what you enjoy. That's why I tried to make this my job and do what I enjoy. I don't care how people see me in their little matrix. They can see me as a bum for all I care. I don't care. I told you all, I'll be a professional bum. Yes, because there's a lot of advantages to being that. But you all can't see that because you're too blind, because you're stuck in the matrix. You're looking at everything, most of you, as if there's a status quo. The status quo is only within your perception. What do I mean by that? If you adjust your perception, the status quo changes. If you adjust who you are and what position you're in and your lifestyle and how you live and how you move, your perception changes, right? So again, that's why I always tell people, we don't come from the same walk of life. I'm a gangster. I come from the streets for real. I come from a really, really rough, ugly past that none of you know about. None of you could fathom anything close to me. In your wildest dreams, you couldn't imagine a gangster like me. I promise you. You have no idea what I have done in this lifetime, in this world, okay? You don't want to know. You have no clue who I am, right? You know nothing about me. You could not even slightly comprehend what I've been through, right? Or how I've had to move. And I am proud through and through of who I am. I love myself, and I've made every right decision, because you know what? I chose to stand my ground against everybody. And that's why I can say I'm a life coach and know it. Not think it, not be made fun of like Coach Eli for being a fake life coach. You can go get an LLC. You can go run around and claim you got a business, right? Like the fraud is doing. But everyone knows you're not a life coach, and no one respects you, Coach Eli, and you're obsessed with me. You stalk me, and you buy views and subs. You're a complete fraud. And I even noticed he ain't even getting views no more, unless they just erased all the fake ones he had. Them people accept failure. That's my point, is I'm a genius, so when I speak, what I'm saying always ties back into the main topic. Comedians do this all the time. Y'all might not catch up on it. They make a joke of one instance over here, and then at the end of their session, they come back to it. It's a genius formula that comedians use all the time. It works every single time. In other words, you make a point, like let's say we make a point about a polka dot tie at one point in the conversation, and then at the end of their cycle, when they're about to get off the stage, they'll come back and talk about the polka dotted tie, which you already laughed at, so then you break out laughing. It's a formula comedians use. You can study these formulas just like within rap, just like within any art form, within any culture. You can study what people do if you're smart. Start studying. Don't study them, but start learning what your enemy is doing. Start seeing, okay, this is what these people want from me. I'm not going to allow them to put me in that position because I'm better than them. And that needs to be your mentality, is that you're better than these people. And that's the truth. I mean, anybody is better than these people, right? They failed. They have no right to be on this network, and they need to go. They need to leave. There's the door. Goodbye. Don't let it hit you on your way out. Real talk. You can leave, all of you other people. You can leave my network. And I told you all I would transform this network and bring it back to positivity, real debate, intellectual conversation, and I would run you people, you cowards, off of it. Again, people like Mike Saha that gang stalked me. He made a post the other day talking about when you're a targeted individual, people get paid to push your buttons. Number one, if you fools are getting paid, why are you jumping into your roof trying to be me? And why are you always struggling and all you can afford is stuff off Temu? You liar. That's number one. Number two, you've never pushed my buttons, sir. You don't even know my buttons to push, homie. So please, bro, stop kidding yourself, man. You still sitting there today hitting that dummy bag, right? What did you do? You messed up your Bob doll that your mommy got you, mama's boy, right? And I mean, like I said, you sit there all day. You're not training. You're just sitting there, and you're not even grown. You're not even a grown adult, and you're making a fool out of yourself. I was joking with him, telling him about the bee, because, yeah, anytime you got something sweet, the bee comes around. And like I said, it's a good way to look at them. I mean, you got something sweet, you got something you're building, like what I've got here on this channel, on this network. They are mad every day. I mean, you got to understand, if I get a donation, they're mad. If I breathe, they're mad. If I eat, I'm about to finish my plate. I'm going to eat my plate right now. They're mad. Just enjoy your life. And don't worry about people like that. And don't give them the time of day. And for sure, don't conversate and talk to them. Okay? I'm going to put him in prison. You can help me put him in prison. And that's about it. Okay? And if he bothers you, I mean, you're more than welcome to let me know. Okay? Like I said, you don't ever get on their level. You don't stoop to their level. You don't do dirt. You don't do illegal stuff. You don't act like them. You be better than them. And that's what they really can't stand. And you know what they can't stand? When you're still nice to them. You know, a lot of you don't understand how to do that, how to destroy your enemies with love. A lot of you don't know how to do that, but I do. Just be nice to people. You ain't got to be mean. You don't got to act like them. These are grown adults. What are you being mean and cruel towards people for? Because you're in your feelings? That's what it is. They're fragile. It's all weakness. They're not grown. I mean, like I said, that assistant he has, the fake whatever, right, that's not with him. I mean, that fool will literally sit at the computer. This is a so-called woman who's not a woman. Will sit looking at the computer screen going, I'm mad at Tyree because Tyree's got a full-fledged business and I can't make it on this network, so I'm mad at him. And that's all they do is sit there and whine and cry. I'm out, folks. Again, another ultimate video, ultimate roast session. All right? If you want one personalized, you pay me, hit my Cash App, $25. All right? Shout out to my sponsor. Much love. And like I said, if any of you can donate, I need help right now so that I can get more of what I need. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. All right? Thank you. Much love. And I hope this video helps you. Crystal. Thank you.